Bezos.
And what is your claim to fame?
I'm the founder of Amazon.com.
In 1995, the year the site went live, it made $500,000 in sales. In 2020, that soared to $386 billion. In less than 30 years, Amazon went from selling books to selling everything you can imagine, opening up grocery stores, offering a selection of movies and TV shows, and one day plans to launch a satellite internet service. So how did Amazon get so big?
Could you describe a little bit the role of your grandfather? Because Sean has mentioned it. I think it was really important.
It was super important for me. And I spent an unusual amount of time with my grandparents, and especially with my grandfather on the ranch. So he had a ranch in South Texas, and I would spend my summers there from age 4 to 16.
Jeff Bezos' grandfather worked for the U.S. government in the now dissolved Atomic Energy Commission. 1958, LP Guys helped form the Advanced Research Projects Agency, eventually renamed as DARPA. Interesting enough, John Greenwald of Blackball tried to pull up LP Guys' records via the Freedom of Information Act, only to find out that all the records were destroyed. We are told that Jeff Bezos started Amazon in his garage in 1994. Something from nothing. A great American success story. Or was he chosen to be a frontman?
DARPA created the ARPANET, which was the first network of computers, which was later transitioned to the civilian internet.
Amazon. It's described as a cutthroat corporate jungle where workers are pitted against one another. 80-hour work weeks are the norm, and falling ill can mean you're out of a job.
Amazon has faced repeated backlash from its workforce over alleged unsafe conditions within their fulfillment centers and the company's mistreatment of its employees.
Amazon drivers now suing the retail giant, claiming they're forced to urinate in water bottles in order to keep up with the delivery schedule that the company sets. The lawsuit claims drivers aren't allowed even time to go to the bathroom due to the rigid work pace.
And the issue of working conditions, I'm very proud of our working conditions.
Amazon has some fancy new facial recognition technology, and they're selling it to police departments.
Introducing Amazon Recognition Video to detect, track, and analyze people and objects in video.
I'm going to be talking about Spotlight, which is our application that we built. We're using machine learning and natural language processing to combat human trafficking, specifically sex trafficking. I'll share a little bit about who we are. Our nonprofit organization is called Thorn. Our sole purpose is to drive technical innovation to fight the sexual exploitation of children. So we work with technology organizations, for example, Amazon, Facebook, Twilio, Instagram. So what we wanted to do was to provide law enforcement with a tool to be able to provide leads about suspected human trafficking networks. And that's why we created our application Spotlight.
Amazon CEO Jeff Bezos, the internet giant, has signed a groundbreaking cloud computing contract with the CIA worth as much as $600 million. The
Biden administration re-awarded Amazon with a massive $10 billion cloud computing contract with the NSA.
The United States Navy on Monday awarded Amazon's cloud computing division a 5-year enterprise software license contract worth $724 million.
Amazon is making its biggest bet yet on AI for the federal government, announcing a $50 billion investment to construct the first ever AI and supercomputing data centers built specifically for U.S. agencies.
The Pentagon has been developing Project Maven, an AI system that analyzes images from military drones and helps suggest targets. Palantir, Amazon, Microsoft, and Anduril are currently among the main contributors.
In 2021, Tel Aviv signed a $1.2 billion deal with Google and Amazon to develop a project called Nimbus, which gave the Israeli military and government unprecedented control over powerful cloud and AI systems. On paper, Nimbus was just a cloud service. In practice, it became the backbone of Israel's surveillance and targeting infrastructure. Mass surveillance systems powered by these clouds help Israel identify targets and process drone footage at scale.
Project Nimbus is a $1.2 billion contract between the cloud service providers, Google and Amazon, and the Israeli government. Now, what are these capabilities? It includes object tracking, facial recognition, sentiment analysis being able to identify the expressions on a certain person, and of course, facial recognition.
Amazon is adding facial recognition technology to its new Ring cameras and doorbells. The global technology company calls the new feature familiar faces. They say it will recognize familiar people such as family, friends, or neighbors. Homeowners can then tag them in the Ring app so the next time they can be identified by name rather than generic person at the front door.
Amazon says it has scrapped plans to link its Ring doorbell cameras with the police tech company block safety.
The deal would have integrated every single Ring camera into a camera network that police could access anytime they want. The thing is, even without this partnership, the police can still access Ring cameras. Another Ring feature is something called Neighbors, which law enforcement can use to request footage from Ring users. This feature is integrated with Axon Fuses, which police departments subscribe to get live video feeds from all kinds of private and public sources, including Ring cameras.